So.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Okay, Anderson hat jetzt die Normandy abgegeben und jetzt gehört sie uns. Na dann, wir werden sie auf jeden Fall gut behandeln, dieses Schiff.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
So, und was macht ihr jetzt?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Mhm.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Okay, jetzt kommen wir eigentlich diese Sache auf den Trichter, dass er jetzt hier auch ein Spectre war. Das hat uns ja der Haken eh schon erzählt. Also von daher ist es jetzt eh wurscht. Ne? Er tritt jetzt zurück, er möchte, dass wir das Schiff haben, weil wir ein Spectre sind und er möchte uns nicht im Weg stehen. Er möchte, dass wir es jetzt besser machen als er. Weil vor 20 Jahren hat er auch schon die Chance gehabt, aber hat es halt leider durch Saren in den Sand gesetzt.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Ja, du kannst dich auf uns verlassen, ne? Wir werden das schon irgendwie schaukeln, das Kind.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Gut, und was machen wir mit den Reapern?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Gut, also der Anderson ist jetzt dabei zu sagen, dass wenn wir den Saren stoppen und die Geth stoppen, dass wir auch dann verhindern, dass sie den Conduit finden, und wenn sie den nicht finden, dann können auch die Reapers nicht zurückkommen. Das heißt, wir müssen einfach nur gucken, dass wir den Saren endlich stoppen. Also, auf uns kann man zählen.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Okay. Ich fange jetzt vielleicht mit Pharos an. Ist doch völlig wurscht jetzt. So.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Ja, wir sind für die Menschheit unterwegs, aber wir können jetzt eigentlich machen, was wir wollen. Aber ich werde auf jeden Fall vorsichtig sein.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Paragon 2. Ja, weil wir uns immer zusammenreißen, ne? Was? Ah, Normandy Weapons. 21 XP.
Yes, Commander?
Geht's dir gut? Oder geht's Ihnen gut?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Ach, ist das nicht toll. Er macht extra Platz für uns, nur damit man den Saren stoppen kann und er das Richtige tut. You and Saren have a past.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Okay, also Nihilus ist eigentlich mehr oder weniger der auf uns jetzt aufpassen sollte und gucken sollte, ob wir es drauf haben als Spectre, und Saren war halt das Gleichwertige auf der Seite von dem Anderson. Und warum Warum das geheim halten?
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
Okay, das haben wir jetzt schon gehört. Warum? Was ist passiert?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Das ist einfach so ein Blödsinn, wie die das gehandhabt haben. Messer, der Saren, der fackelt da diese Raffinerie ab, lässt die explodieren. Das ganze Chemiezeug geht in die Atmosphäre, es sterben lauter Zivilisten und der Saren hat dann so gedreht, als wäre es Anderson gewesen und der hatte keine Chance mehr Inspector zu werden. Das heißt, hat ja nicht gefailt, sondern er wurde einfach voll verarscht.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Aber es war halt nicht seine Schuld, das ist halt...
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Ja, ist nicht fair, aber was soll's, das können wir jetzt uns auch sparen. Es ist jetzt einfach egal, wir müssen ab jetzt weitermachen.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Richtig. You worked with them. Pharos, Artemis Tau Cluster, Novaria. Was ist mit Pharos?
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Okay, also in Pharos gibt es einfach keinen Kontakt mehr zu den Kolonisten. Das ist mit dem Artemis Tau Cluster.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Immer den Ruinen nach. Okay, Novaria.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, also Novaria ist wohl das härteste Pflaster von dem, was wir jetzt da gehört haben. Und jetzt gehen wir erstmal in die Normandy rein.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Tja, es fühlt sich natürlich ein bisschen falsch an.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Müssen wir die Rede halten, oder was? I need to be honest with them. Now we do things my way. Let's keep this short.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Jetzt ist ja wieder Bausteine, die wir jetzt hier raussuchen können, um die Räder ein bisschen mit mehr Wumms zu füllen. Humanity must do its part. Eden Prime was just a start. Nobody's going to help us. Wir müssen unseren Teil dazu beisteuern.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Ja. Eden Prime was just a start. Saren can hide from us. Saren will be ready for us. Und der wird sich auf jeden Fall vorbereiten auf uns.
Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Ja, so sieht's aus.
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Denn heute
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
ist unser Independence Day. Moment, nein, falscher Film. Well said, Captain would be proud. I won't let him down. Wir werden ihn auf jeden Fall nicht hängen lassen.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Um Himmels Willen, bitte, kriegt das mit den Haaren auf die Kette. Es ist ja furchtbar, dass es hier so hin und her springt. Oh, Erfahrungspunkte, während man aus dem Fenster draus schaut. Hey, Joker.
Commander, something you need?
Ja, ich würde gerne mal wissen, wie es dem Schiff so geht.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Sehr gut. Ich wollte mich einfach nur unterhalten.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Erstens, Krankheit, okay. Alles super, aber ich wollte erstens dich nicht beleidigen, zweitens habe ich nur reden wollen. Das war nur Smalltalk.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Ich habe immer gedacht, er hat den ganzen Körper mit diesem Brittle Bone, aber es ist nur in seinen Beinen jetzt, wie ich das herauslese. Ich habe jetzt so oft schon Mass Effect nicht unbedingt gespielt, aber mich mit der Thematik beschäftigt, dass ich es nicht gecheckt habe, dass er das in den Beinen anscheinend hat. Ich habe mich schon immer gewundert, wie der sich dann so umdrehen konnte die ganze Zeit, ohne dass ihm das Genick bricht, aber ja, er hat es in den Beinen. Okay. Wie hast du deinen Spitznamen bekommen?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Das ist aber keine Antwort.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Okay, er hat also nie gelacht und irgendjemand hat dann einfach gedacht, er nennt ihn Joker und es ist hängen geblieben. Warst du unglücklich?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Ja, okay. Erzähl mal ein bisschen von deiner Krankheit.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Aha, okay. ändern wir das Thema.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Okay, war jetzt wirklich sehr unspektakulär. Gut, das war's.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Sehe. Gut, ja, also er hat sich's halt verdient. Er ist jetzt nicht da, weil irgendwie jemand ihm was geschenkt hätte, sondern einfach, weil er sich das verdient hat und weil er dafür sich den Hintern aufgerissen hat.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Ja, Mann, die sind auf unserer Seite, du Typ, du.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Ja, aber nein, das wurde in den Rücken geschossen, der hat uns nicht verraten. Also, Ball flach halten. Aliens on the ship.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Doch, brauchen wir. Das ist ja das Ding, ne? Man arbeitet halt zusammen an einem großen Ziel und nicht dieses ständige, jeder ist in seiner scheiß Bubble unterwegs und schwierig. Also, ja, never turn away help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
Ja, du bist auf jeden Fall in alten Mustern unterwegs. Du musst ein bisschen deinen Horizont erweitern. Ein bisschen. So Mühe.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Action-Rollenspiel. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Oh boy, also die haben so viel abgeschossen, die wissen nicht mal genau, wie viel es waren, weil sie einfach nicht mehr nachgezählt haben. Und jetzt bist du hier.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Oh, er war handerlesen. Okay, cool.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Danke, Presley. Ich kriege jetzt mal Paragon-Punkte und ein bisschen XP. TL-Com-Link. Nee, noch nicht. Oh, die salutieren, wenn ich vorbeigehe. Da fühle ich mich doch gleich viel, viel wichtiger. Da geht's so runter zu dem Typen, der Waffen verkauft. Hier sitzen einfach Leute rum und hier ist, glaube ich, die Chakwas. Ich meine, ich werde sicherlich sowieso die ganzen Leisten noch einblenden, aber ist aber echt komisch mit der Chakwas zu reden, wenn man angefangen hat mit Gears of War, weil ja diese Locust Queen ja von der gleichen Sprecherin gesprochen wurde und das war echt so ein Ding so von wegen, oh, okay, die ist jetzt hier nett und verarztet Leute. Irgendwie so ein ganz schönes Kontrastprogramm.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Ja, so privat mal, ne? Wie geht's so?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with... But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
Das kommt mir irgendwie bekannt vor. Ich habe doch schon mal mit der darüber geredet, oder? Und dann mit dem Alenko, dass der halt irgendwie so Migräneanfälle hat durch sein komisches L2-Implantat. Das kommt mir irgendwie echt bekannt vor. Warte mal, da war was. Moment, ich muss mal was gucken. Ja. XP sammeln, bevor ich mit der quatsche. XP war mir jetzt gerade wichtiger. Es tut mir echt leid. Es tut mir leid. Dem ist auch warm, verstehe ich.
Anything you need, Commander?
Ja, ich hätte gern so einen Personal Input hier.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Gut, er will nicht mit uns reden, weil er schon mit uns geredet hat und wir sind noch nicht weit genug in dem Game, sage ich jetzt mal, dass wir jetzt neue Sprachoption oder neue Dialogoption mit ihm haben. Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt noch ein bisschen in dem Spiel weiterkommen, damit wir sinnvoll mit ihm quatschen können.